taking a breath from now and I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. I snack my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I could turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause can't name that got dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sons, but they learn to swim. Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Head in a bottle, put my heart in a case. It's getting harder to act my age. Play a sad song on a tiny violin for the man at the bar confessing his sins. I need some good news. Sitting here sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Trying to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news. Love keeps knocking, but I just stay home. I ain't picking no flowers for the seeds that I'm sown. They say it gets darker when you're coming on door. Still looking for the right at the end of my road. At the end of my wrongs, I need some good news. Sitting there sipping on cold truth. Nobody knows what I'm going through, but the devil will walk in my shoes. Wish someone told me living this life would be lonely. Try to get away from the old me. Still stuck singing these blues. All I really need is a little good news.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. Critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. On 1st and 10, Jackson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Graham.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts.
Quick, ready?
A good spot here, second and a yard. A give right up the middle to Henry. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again? Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And just a short pickup there to about the 44. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A first down throw for Jackson. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll motion over Flowers. 2nd down. Jackson. This one intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
His drive will start on the ground, and it's a short pickup to about the 42. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. That one is caught by Mooney. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On play action, here's Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll be second down.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Third and 6. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And the Ravens are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Again, it'll be Henry. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Titans out to the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
These are the plays that drive a coach crazy. 3rd and goal. You put the ball into the hands of your quarterback and you trust them to make good decisions. But in this case, once there was nowhere to go with the ball, once all the throwing lanes were taken away, this ball needs to come out. You cannot take a sack and make 4th and goal that much more difficult.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but Probably going to be a loss of a yard here. He'll get this out wide. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Titan first down. Hopkins sent in motion. Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. He'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Bateman is the motion man. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The throw is going to be caught. And it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans are on top. It's 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Quick.
Second down and 8. Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. That is, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
It's a big one for Tennessee. 47 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. They'll motion over Samuel. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And that's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Titans will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball in a decent spot, the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Hey.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Sit up.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
You are X. What is shot? Sit up.
Throwing Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
He's got his man. It's Mooney. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
No, we changed it. Go.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards. From the shotgun, here's Jackson.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Now he takes off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Bateman is the motion man. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are able to cut it to 17-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Titans 17, Ravens 13.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Report.
A first down throw for Jackson. Open man down the field, Mooney. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. He runs with it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll run it with Henry. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We'll go again here with Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Mooney in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going right sideline and complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Titans are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Bateman is the motion man. From the gun, Jackson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
31, Ravens 27.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. Gonna go right back to Henry. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the first down, so they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Mooney in motion.
Sit up.
Second and a yard. Now it's Jackson. That one complete to Johnston. And the Ravens are looking at a 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. It's the tight end Likely in motion. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll let it go deep left sideline. He's got it! And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll motion over Samuel. They'll look to throw again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
They'll run it on the inside handoff, and that will get them back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. It's Samuel on the screen. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. Look wide, get this one complete, and he will score. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. His throw, a good one. It's caught. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
It's hot. Middle.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. That one is caught by Mooney. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Henry. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Here comes second down.
Report! Sit up!
Here's Gibbs. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down. Now, Jackson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. On a throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Back to the air once more on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?